It's the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first two, Game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Ryan Baio.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Tattooed and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Astros strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Jake Myers stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Into the dirt, 2-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. In the air, right field, Abreu on the move towards the line. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Now we check out the Astros lineup. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. Two down, bases empty. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. That's a strike. Two outs, bases empty. swings and blasts one deep to left center. Base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here is Jose Altuve.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Caught him looking for the K. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Back in Boston and on the hill, Christian Javier.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Roman Anthony digs in now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Line drive and foul ball. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. In the dirt, 3-2 down.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
In the air, right field. Sanchez racing over to make the catch. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Alex Bregman batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished both up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Astros 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Third game of the division series. And now Carlos Correa. Bayo back to work. Pulls that one foul. And that one is downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Vic Caratini at the plate. And that's in there at the knees. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And the righty deals. Hit in the air, center field. Anthony under this one. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Right side. Now Altuve handles it, tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Now batting Jarren Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That just misses, and it's 3-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And another ball. Duran leads off second with one gone in the inning. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Javier checks the runner, and he's back in easily. Man at second. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. And now it's filled up 3-2. Stays alive. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Brings it in, and that is the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started, and now it's Christian Walker. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Walker, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order turns over. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. Flied to right his first time. Bayo throws over. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
But that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out to short. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. Statcast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Little chopper rolls foul. There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases, and they add a pair. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the DH, Isaac Paredes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Duran sizing this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Just missed. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3-0. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Gonzalez at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Sanchez makes the catch. To the batter now, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Myers under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 outs. And now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Narvaez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs.
3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 on the way. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. That one missed. That's to third. Bregman tosses across to first, and one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And here comes Carlos Correa. Struck out swinging his first time. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's going to be Victor Caratini. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one laced to center and a base hit.
For the Astros, right fielder, Jesus
So a man at
Sanchez.
first. Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Justin Slayton up and loosening in the pen. Matz, the power lefty, up as well. Just missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. To third. Bregman handles. They take the force out, and that is that. One left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Boston, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Wilyer Abreu. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Here's Trevor Story now. Grounded out his first time up. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. The Red Sox trailing by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one hit to right. Sanchez gets under it. Nabs it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next, for the Red Sox.
2 down, bases empty. Jarren Duran will hit next. Walked his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge. That clips the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bayo back to work. And that's in for a strike.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That one way inside.
1-2. Two and two.
Tried to check his swing there. Now it appealed to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So the Houston lineup turns over. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He's already homered in this game. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
That's in there.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser.
Headed towards the corner. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Bayo is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Justin Slayton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
One out, runner at second. Myers digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at second. And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This to third, and that's just foul. 1 out and a runner at second here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Lifted in the air, right center field. Anthony on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That ball's carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So now here's the DH, Isaac Paredes. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-2.
Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. And the lead is now 5-0. Third game of the division series. Leading off, Cedar Rafaela. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
There's a strike up high, and the count is 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Slider misses outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Low stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye right there. Line to left, and foul ball. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it bangs off the monster. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. He reached out a walk his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pitch misses. 2-1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Romy Gonzalez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. That one misses, and that is ball one. Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Correa slings it across. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Red Sox leave one. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Fenway Park, and now Jose Altuve.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Movement in the bullpen, Greg Weisser preparing to come on if needed. Matz also getting ready. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Story. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman, Correa.
Now Correa up to hit. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Correa in his 11th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it goes just foul. And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
And a curve misses outside. Fouled off left side. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Ball 3. Full count.
And there's ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Here's the catcher to hit, Victor Caratini. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And the 0-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball.
Correa off of first with 2 away. That's down and in.
2 strike.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled to first. That's out number 3. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Astros 5 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in Boston. Well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Bregman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Alvarez makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one a little bit high. Ball 3. Trevor Story on deck for Boston. Next offering is in for a strike. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Trevor Story. Out to short, Pena. They get the force. That ends the frame. 1 left for the Red Sox. It's 5-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Greg Weissert. So digging in, Christian Walker. Ball 1, no strikes. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Pena.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Myers. 0 for 3 in this one. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Weiser checks the runner. Pena dives back in safely. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out and a runner at second here in the late stages of game 3.
Two and 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away now.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Greg Weiser done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Steven Matz.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So 2 down now, and here is Yordan Alvarez. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And that is out of play.
Ball. 1-1.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. So, man aboard, Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
I'm sure he's happy with the automatic double, but you know he's wondering if it cost him an RBI right there. He put a great swing on it, drove it well, but a little bit of bad luck on the bounce. So now we'll see if they can get another 2-out hit and possibly drive in a pair.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Picks himself up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Carlos Correa. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And that one clips the corner. There's a strike.
0-2.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Outside.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez. Over to first. That takes care of Correa. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 7 and the Red Sox nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Bennett Sousa.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Jarren Duran now at the plate.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 3 of this American League Division Series. Just missed.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Sanchez going back on it, onto the track, and he makes the catch. Two down, bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. The Astros up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 2-0. And another ball. In for a strike, now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Carlos Narvaez will hit next. Way high there. 1-0.
That's a ball.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2-2.
Swings and misses. That's the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 47. Here's the catcher, Victor Caratini. In the air, center field. Anthony on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. That misses. Ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Garrett Whitlock, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is downstairs. That one is upstairs. Outside and low, it's ball 4. One down. Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
One ball.
In the dirt. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So they make short work of them there. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Romy Gonzalez digs in now.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Off the mark there. Ball one. Foul ball there. Way upstairs, and a count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, right side. Sanchez sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That misses. Counts full, 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Abreu stands in now and watches strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. And a foul ball. And a good eye there. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. And the Red Sox leave one. Not going their way. It's 7-0. We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Garrett Whitlock. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Number 71, the left-hander, up and throwing. That one fouled off. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, into the monster seats and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 8-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. That's in there. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Now one gone in the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Air Yordan steps in to take his hacks. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1-2.
Up the middle. Story sends it over to first, and they get the out on Alvarez. Two down, bases empty. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. And that's outside. And that is ball one.
Strike one.
Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. It's now an 8-0 game.
Who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. AJ Blueball. Here's Story now. Red Sox fans are frustrated, no question. Blueball in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. First pitch misses. And that one is inside. Gloves it on the dive over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And now here is Jarren Duran. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Next offering is outside. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. The Astros up big in this one here in the late stages of Game 3. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Another 1-2. Way high.
3-2.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one lifted to left. Alvarez in position. He's got it. And there's 2 away. So the Red Sox down to their final out. Here now the Red Sox DH. Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Most hitters are looking for a first pitch fastball. You're not really timed up for a changeup. So if it's well located by the pitcher, he can get strike 1.
That misses the zone. 1-1. And fires in a fastball at 95. Blue ball is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take this one in a blowout.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.